But Taiwan, for me, was the first time I decided to quit my job ever. I really value freedom and democracy. Maybe also like French person, I don't know, I have strong ideals. So for me, it was important that the country I live in is open-minded and open to rights for everyone.
大家好，我是凤梨哥。
大家好，我是 Juliette，我是从法国来的。
对啊，他是我的新的法国朋友，他以前住在德国。我要问他一下，为什么他要离开德国来台湾住在这边？好，开始吧。Why did you leave Germany? Why did you want to leave Germany? Because you lived there for more than 6 years, and then you wanted to come to Taiwan.
So I think it was during COVID time when everybody had more time to think about themselves and their own lives. And I was really reflecting about what I really wanted for my life. And I was not unhappy, but I felt like it was time for a change. Like a really strong calling from inside. And it was more like my intuition talking. It was not like a super rational decision. It was my desire to come to Taiwan. But Taiwan, for me, was the first time I decided to quit my job ever. Actually go back to France. It was supposed to be a couple of months. Then still because of COVID, there were no visas. So I was kind of stuck in Paris for like a year and a half.
Wow, look at that romantic life. I was stuck in Paris. It's many people's dream. Okay, welcome to Taiwan.
谢谢。
And you're studying Chinese here, right?
No, I'm still self-studying, but I might take some classes because being in the country, I really want to improve my Chinese. I can order coffee and talk a little bit, but have very limited conversations and topics of conversation.
But from the time we just met today till now, I've seen some of those glimpses. So your Chinese is really well, your pronunciation is also well.
Oh,
and I'm sure it's going to be really well in the future.
Yeah, I really hope so. What you want?
You said you felt like there was a change, there should be a change.
Yes.
What is the biggest reason of that urge for the change?
I feel like I wanted more for my life in general, being better recognized at work and have a better social life. I didn't meet also my special person, so it's my romantic side. I was like, well, if this person is not in Europe, maybe they're on the other side of the world. So that's also that.
You came here 7 years ago, right?
Yes, think about work, and yeah, it was very a different planet, and all these buildings with the Chinese signs everywhere. I couldn't read or speak any Chinese at the time, so it was a different world, a different planet.
That's why they call us here aliens. Because your ARC is alien residency, so we are aliens because we are in a different planet. Yeah.
Really, it kind of felt that way, and also I really liked it. I've always been very attracted to and interested in Asian culture, Asian food, everything about it, Buddhism, meditation, all these things. So for me, it made sense to come towards Taiwan. Also, I really like bubble tea.
Okay, bubble tea.
I eat Asian food every week, so all of this made a sense. And when I first visited, I really, really enjoyed my time here.
And 7 years is actually enough time to notice some major changes. What was the biggest change of Taiwan 7 years ago and right now?
Well, as a vegan, I would say more plant-based milk options in general.
Yeah, you can mention about that too, because that is your life and that makes your life better.
Yes,
yeah, why not?
For sure, more convenience. I know the metro has changed.
Okay, yeah,
I know that.
It's widespread right now, right?
Yes.
First, I've been to many different places. Some places for a week, some places even longer, some places even shorter, but I don't really think of going and living there. So what was the major reason that makes you consider Taiwan as a place that you want to live?
So I started to learn Chinese and I realized I really enjoy learning this language. So for me, it made even more sense to come here and really be in the everyday life, practicing and talking and hearing it everywhere.
Why not China? Because Chinese, so this is what comes in people's
but
mind.
The government is too scary for me. I really value freedom and democracy. Maybe also French person, I don't know, I have strong ideals. So for me, it was important that the country I live in is open-minded and open to rights for everyone. Taiwanese people are very welcoming, and sometimes it happened, I was looking lost, looking at my phone and looking confused, and people came to me and I was like, do you need help? Spontaneously, I didn't ask them, they came to me and I was like, oh, thank you. That was a very nice feeling.
That sounds Taiwanese.
Yes, I think they're really friendly in general. Also, when I go to a restaurant and the menu is all in Chinese and I don't even know, they try to help me figure out, do you want to eat this? Can you eat this? They're trying to help me really. And
They
I
try
really
to find somebody who speaks English as well. And
yeah,
then,
yeah, and if they can, they try to speak English a little bit. So it's really cute. Like I love seeing that, and it's a nice feeling too. I feel welcome here, and I don't feel like judged.
It's not a fairy tale. Of course, you have some struggles here and there, wherever you live. What are your main struggles here?
So, funny story.
Okay.
Like in Europe, we don't have cockroaches, or I never got exposed to them. And so I found this flat where I live now, and my very first
The way
night,
you say cockroach is like sounds very yummy because you said like cocoa cheese.
Oh.
I understood like cocoa cheese. I was like,
no, no,
yummy. Okay,
like
coconut
insect,
cheese.
like
You make
the insects, the cockroaches, the roaches. Basically, my first night in this flat, I was like about to fall asleep, and I hear like a noise, like. I was like, what is that? So I turned on the light, and when I see the biggest cockroach ever in my room.
What?
And I was freaking out. I didn't know how to handle it, so I was just like trying to kill it.
They don't die.
Yeah, it took forever to die. They were like still like moving
fast.
and
They're agile. They're really fast.
And so, I think it was one from outside because I opened like the only window that doesn't have the mosquito net, so it's opening really to the outside. And I think I opened it for too long and I didn't
That's a big mistake.
Yes, I didn't know. It was my first night in my new flat, and
But actually, they come from any possible small hole. So that is a big mistake. Yes, but like that is not the only thing. You know, to avoid them.
Yes.
Yeah. For you, it's gonna be funny, but like for me, it wasn't funny. I have a funny story about cockroaches too.
Oh.
I had a flatmate from one of the Latin America countries, was a party animal, and she brought food from outside, never covered them, never put them in the fridge, and then like trashes were like all exposed. And one day I woke up to a floor full of cockroach eggs. Cockroach eggs.
No.
Thousands of them. Thousands of them.
Oh my God.
You have to clean them. If you don't clean them, they are gonna hatch, and you'll have thousands of flatmates.
We don't parent.
So that was really scary.
Yes.
I said a lot of bad words when I was cleaning that, and then like.
And she didn't clean that.
She wasn't there. She was with somebody else, or some other place. I don't know. I haven't seen her. I remember I was the one cleaning that.
Oh my God.
And I thought that she would clean that. So.
Yes.
I was cleaning that. Oh, it was nightmare. No. All kitchen floor, all living room floor.
That's not very funny.
But you're laughing.
No, it's like it's like I'm sorry laugh.
Okay. How about the biggest struggle in Germany?
Oh, I would say administration things, because these people don't like to speak English or try to. So I was struggling on the phone like many times to get to understand what they were telling me and trying to tell them my things. But like my German is kind of fluent, but like administration language is very complicated. And in German you have these super long words.
Terminology.
Most of them, they're not super friendly. And in administration offices, once I was crying on the phone because this lady wouldn't try to understand my situation and me. And I even asked if there was somebody speaking French or English in the office. For sure, there was at least one person, but like she was like, no, just German. And she was really so stubborn and so mean. And like, I really felt like, how am I going to get out of this situation, So like, I think that's the scariest thing for me is like administration in Germany.
Now you can compare if you do paperwork here. Sometimes it might be complicated. You might need to wait, but you wait knowing that like, it's gonna be done. It's gonna be fine. You just need to wait.
I heard it's very efficient here.
Like some things are efficient, but for bank things, you have to wait a lot because it's like money related and stuff. So if you open up a bank account, you need to wait, and you need to do some adjustments. You need to wait, but you know that it's gonna be fine. It's nothing. It's just waiting.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you can just read what you want to read and do whatever you want to do. Play your video game, whatever you want to do. In your kind of situation, like you don't know if it's gonna be all right or not. They might kick you out of the country the next day or something. So that is like really different mindset. So that is the difference of like struggles. Struggle in Taiwan is cockroach because you need to fight with a small bug, and struggle with a lady who doesn't want to help you in a place that she needs to help you.
Yes.
There's a huge difference in a life. Like here, your mind is clean. You don't need to worry about things.
Yeah, that's my main feeling since I arrived, that people are so chill here in general. Like I really feel like such a peaceful atmosphere compared to Paris.
That is the word, peaceful.
Yeah, it's really the feeling I got. And then I realized why I came here, because it made sense. Like, I feel good here. So I think that's why I was meant to be here. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to Taiwan.
谢谢。
And hope to see you more in my channel. If you guys have more suggestions for her, you are free to write them in the comments, and let's give her a lot of comments of welcome to Taiwan, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.